It's time for another Dice Tower review with Zee Garcia.
Hey everybody, today I'm taking a look at a card game called Virus, a game in which you are playing good cards on you, bad cards on the other players, trying to have a human body, I guess, that is healthy. You're playing good, organs on you. You need a variety of those, and then infecting other people's organs or the organs of the patients that other people are working on. That's basically how it works. It's very much a take that game, plays up to 6 players. Let's take a look at how this works, and then we'll come on back. I'll tell you what I thought of it. At the beginning of the game, every player is dealt 3 cards. You have the draw deck as well. Just put that aside for now. On your turn, you play a card, draw a card, or discard and draw a card, and you are trying to get 4 healthy organs in front of you of different colors. That's it. Kinds of cards are organs, viruses, medicines, which get rid of viruses, and treatments, which do other stuff like mess with the other players. So on my turn, I play a card, draw a card. That's an organ. This player plays a card, draws a card. This player is going to not do any of those things, but they will play this special card that lets them steal an organ from someone else. Yay! This player is going to take a look at their hand, and they got this one here that I always have to look these up. They have a little symbol on the bottom, transplant here. Lets you swap an organ between 2 players' bodies. Seeing as to how I don't have one, this player cannot play a virus on anyone else's because they're color-coded. They just get rid of a card. It's this player's turn again. Now, they cannot play another organ of the same color, and there is no yellow organ to heal in front of them and no yellow organ to mess with in front of everyone else, so they'll just discard this card. This player can mess with this player by putting a bad card on there, and then this player is going to mess with this player, and you get it, okay? This player still has nothing to do, so they'll skip another turn, and this could happen for a while. Now here's the thing, if you ever have 2 viruses on the same organ, it's completely gone. If you have an organ with a virus, and you play the, I'll find it. If you play the card that heals that organ, the medicine, then you just cancel these 2 and you have the organ clean again. You can also play a medicine on an organ, and if someone plays a virus, they cancel each other. And if you ever get 2 medicine on an organ, then you'll just turn those sideways, and that one is good. Cannot be, no one can put a virus on that one anymore. That's it. There's a few cards in here that, again, they let you mess with other people, distribute your viruses back out to other people. You have multicolored cards that can work on anything. That's basically it. Multicolored virus, so you can hate on whoever you choose. Get 4 different colored organs. There is a wild one in there that could stand in for anything, and you win the game. That's it. Alright, so there it is. Let's talk about it. I'm going to start with thematic ties. The game has got a really weird theme, and it's, well, kind of unethical when you think about it, but they do mention that they're self-aware, and they're, they even say in the back of the box, ethical or not, just have some fun, and they treat it very lightly. It's a silly game, so it's not a big deal. The theme is not, it doesn't come across as offensive or anything. It's kind of a silly theme. The aesthetics here, it's probably the best thing I'm going to say about this entire package. Foreshadowing much? It's got a good look. It's pretty. It's colorful. The cards are pretty good quality. So replayability is awful. Scalability is also pretty bad. You don't want to play with more than like 4 players, I would say. Game length here is pretty variable, seeing as to how lucky the game is. But they say 20 minutes on the box. Yeah, maybe 20, 30 minutes. That should happen. Most games, I think you're going to get that. The ease of play, which is the fiddliness and the age appropriateness and such. The game is not too fiddly. You draw, you play, or rather you play, you draw. That's basically it. I guess you could play this with kids, but here's the thing. I wouldn't go too low either because the game is so mean. It is so blatantly mean that if the younger ones can't really handle that, then you don't want to play with them either. And then anybody older than the kids who would probably be into this game won't care, I think. So I'm not sure who the target audience is for this. And then lastly, tactics and strategy. There really isn't much of either one. Luck is also in this category, though, and this game is pretty much all luck. You are going to have a ton of turns where you don't get to do anything because you have a hand of 3 cards, and there are quite a few different kinds of cards in the deck. So that's going to happen. You saw it in the overview. That was just a shuffled deck. You are going to have lots of moments where you even have extra organs, which are good cards, but you have that color already, which also means you can't play. You are just going to be slapping each other around in the game, and then the people slap you back, and it's just... There is not a whole lot of game here, is my point. So enough talking about the target system here. Let's just talk about the game a little bit. I don't know who the audience is for this. I mean, I know there are a lot of people out there who enjoy take-that games, and if you do, you'll like this, I guess. There's nothing inherently wrong here that we haven't seen in a 100 take-that games before this one. That's also the problem, that we've seen all this stuff in many, many games. There is no originality here. You play good cards on you, bad cards on others, the good cards that cancel the bad cards that cancel the good cards. That's it. And then even all the special cards that they went through the trouble of including just do all the same stuff we've seen before. Like, I'm going to steal everything you've got. Yay. It's the same thing we've seen time and time again. Just because it's in a pretty package with a bizarre theme does not give this game a pass. It's not a good game. It does not, I think. The audience is... I can't figure out who it's for. It's, again, the kids are gonna hate it, I think, because it's so mean. Yeah, they'll have fun taking stuff from you, but once you turn around and do it to them, I don't know. And they're also not gonna have a whole lot of fun drawing cards and discarding cards because they're dead cards, because they can't do anything with them. And anybody who is even remotely a gamer, I think, is going to be bored just about immediately with this game. So, there you go. This is a huge pass for me. I don't hate it, but I will never think about this game ever again after I'm done with this video and I've edited the thing. I'm done. Who cares? There's just not a whole lot of game here. So, big pass from me. That is Virus.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.